Well, friends, thanks for joining us on yet another Weather Wednesday. I'm starting to think that we should just call this Windy Wednesday. It seems like every single week that we break down that Montana forecast, it's a windy one, but one way or another, thanks for joining us on today's Clear Source forecast. So to start things off, showing you the surface level winds right now. So again, very, very windy conditions all throughout central Montana, extending into southwestern Montana. Get this, isolated wind gusts today and tomorrow anticipated to be pushing 100 miles an hour. Now, most areas are going to be seeing gusts at about 40 to 50 miles per hour. But again, isolated gust or two, 90 plus, not out of the question over the next couple of days here. So buckle up. Small children, walk around with some rocks in your pockets, hold on to your hats, that drill. It's going to be a windy one. Okay, so needless to say, high wind warnings blanketing a good chunk of central and south central Montana as well. Well, what's this little pocket of blue? Have you seen that yet? It's an avalanche warning, believe it or not. That's not something we get too often here in Montana. We do get them from time to time, but again, a lot of recent snow out west. We're looking at the Seeley Lake Mountains, 5,500 feet and above. Concern for avalanche in that region. Oh, and I forgot to tell you, with the high wind warning, let's back that up. This is going to take us into Friday through a good chunk of the day. So really, rest of Wednesday, really windy. Thursday, windy. Winds should die down a little bit here into the weekend. We'll show you why. So to get over to our wind gust forecast, we're looking at the jet stream. So very strong upper level winds tracking through Montana as we head through the next couple of days. Notice up into Canada here, some strong upper level winds there as well. Going to start to drop down into the state Friday into Saturday. That's actually a pocket of colder air that's potentially going to kick off a few flurries for chunks of Montana, mostly across the high line, most of the high terrain. But again, the big story there, let's play that one more time for you. Very strong upper level winds. Again, that's the jet stream camped out right over Montana, mixes down to the surface, causes for those very, very windy conditions. So as we take things over the next couple of days here, next couple of hours, let's fast forward to this evening. So again, strong upper level winds. We've got an area of low pressure to our south. That area of low pressure really not impacting us in terms of moisture or anything like that. But as we head through the rest of Wednesday into Thursday, you'll start to see this colder air mass into Canada cooking, and it's going to start to drop down into Friday. So with that said, some snow across the high line, definitely need the moisture there. I'm not anticipating a lot of snow. Most areas just a trace, couple of flurries, that sort of thing, but it is going to cause for a little hiccup in those temperatures as well. So a little colder Friday, Saturday into the weekend, and a little bit of snow through the weekend as well. So a quick recap on what we got for our Clear Source forecast here today. Stupid windy, that is the talking point. High wind warnings in effect through Friday. We do have that Friday cold front, which is going to offer up some snow, especially across the high line, higher terrain. And then we're going to get a little warmer here this next week. Hopefully not as windy. I think we'll still be breezy, especially into central Montana, but hopefully not as bad. That's a look at your Clear Source forecast on this Weather Wednesday, or as I mentioned early on, I think we're going to just start calling these Windy Wednesdays. So anyways, friends, stay safe out there. I can't thank you enough for watching these weather forecasts. Hey, if there's anything you'd like to see on these weather forecasts, feel free to comment, shoot me a message. Always happy to accommodate as best as I can. So anyways, we'll see you next week for another Weather Wednesday.